Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to 980 WDDO. Getting ready to go into our drive time right here with the Vertise Z, Rozier, and the Drive Time family.
For the race isn't given to the swift, but you just got to hold on to the very end. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose it in God. I lose my faith.
Hey, Cuz! Cuz, you know, I saw you, didn't you? All right, Cuz, how many pounds? You're outside. Hey, Jamal. Not that necessary. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You like that song, Take Her? I do. If Y'all come on in, hit share. Good morning to you. Run the bird. Nobody don't care. Hey, Lady Scott. All right, let's go to our drive time day. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's go into our drive time. Good morning to all of you. God bless. Here we go.
That's not it. Wait. That's it.
I don't want to lose my faith. I know that's right. Drive time. Here we go, family. Good morning. Happy Hearts Day from Bennett Davis. All right, good morning. Thank you for tuning in to 980 WDDO. This is your God brother, your God son, your God nephew, Vertise Z, Rozier. Glad to have everybody aboard. First of all, happy Valentine's Day to all of you from Bishop Scott and I and the entire Drive Time family. God bless you and welcome aboard. Don't forget, we got a special today with the DA, Anita Howard, and her team will be on with us on this morning. So everybody come on in. It's going to be a great day. You're going to enjoy this morning. We're going to live. We're going to live. We're going to love, and we're going to laugh. Hit, share, like, all the other things. I need 7,422 people on right now. No, I really do. All right, send a heart to me. Desmond Brown, what's up, man? All right, come on, let's call the roll. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being at the best part of 980 WDDO, where we're connecting the community through gospel music. Let's call the roll. Give me your hello in your way. Good morning, Bishop Don Harris Scott. Good morning, Tammy Faye Williams. Tammy Faye, listen, Tammy Faye will treat you right. If you go over to Mothers this morning, ask for Tammy Faye. Don't ask for Tammy. Ask for Tammy Faye. All right. When you act like swear. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right. Ask for Tammy Faye, and she's gonna give you the Vertise Z Rozier special. Ask for the Vertise Z Rozier special. All right. Well, I don't know who that. All right. Good morning, Tammy Faye. You got to ask for Tammy Faye. Good morning, Tammy Faye. What's cash for? Okay. 7422. CJ Singleton, good morning to you. Cam Golden. Cam, call me. Let me find out what you do. I think you need to call me to stay out of trouble. First Lady of Hype, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Patricia Booz, good morning to you. Denise Nixie Grimes Digby. Do I do that right? Crystal McCorkle Little, good morning to you. Dr. Dallas Anderson, good morning to you. Tara Davis, Cuz, good morning to you. Doctor, good morning to you. Good morning. Jamal Sanders, good morning to you. Good morning. Anita Williams Stewart, Latrell Taylor, good morning to you. Shadonna Lattimore down in Savannah, Georgia, good morning to you. Linda Rozier up in Stockbridge, good morning to you. Jay Smith, good morning to you. Cam Golden J, good morning. Daphne Thomas Williams, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Crystal McCorkle Little. Good morning to you, Madam President Rhonda Bird. Good morning to you, Lady Beatrice Donald Scott. Good morning to you. We're happy to have you on. Rhonda Bird, good morning to you. Jamarcus Q. Hogan, what's the Valentine's gift? Hey, Linda Jane, what? Okay, she's going to give it up. Geraldine Woodford, hey, Auntie Geraldine. Chandral, good morning. Elder Lionel Boone, good morning to you. Good morning, Desmond Brown. Why you got a snagger-tooth rabbit up there? Carlos Stevens, man, what's happening? Give me a call. Good man. Swaya Tequia Smith. I love you. Mr. Drip Loud. Okay. Mr. Drip Loud. Okay. Happy anniversary to Judy Ann Lewis this morning. Everybody say happy anniversary. I mean, God bless you all. Good morning. Linda James, I love you. Good morning to you. I'm receiving that. Somebody going to hit that number. Ciandra Hampton, good morning. Good morning, caller. You on there?
We're just calling the roll.
What are you doing? No, but you're over there getting in trouble now. You're smelling. You better not be smelling yourself.
Apostle.
That's what cats do. They clean
I'm
themselves.
good.
You had a birthday yesterday. You laughing a little bit. So tell me details.
No.
Okay, it's something with his auntie. Okay, well, tell me what the auntie.
I mean, what?
I know Tara threw out something about auntie. So I'm not crazy. There's something behind that.
I've been outside.
Okay, you've been outside doing what, though?
Enjoying my life.
Okay, what part? What part is enjoying life?
Everything.
Okay. Okay.
I was out.
When you say, here we go, Linda Jane say, here we go. When you say out, what do you mean? Coming out, I'm coming out. Like that?
I was already out, coming out. I want the world to know. I was already down the road. I was just out. Apostle, yesterday was an amazing day. And let me tell you, I told you, like, I have family, because they ain't friends. They family.
Yeah.
They made sure that Cam was good for her birthday. Like, I didn't make plans with them. I made plans to do stuff. But they actually made plans for me.
Oh, really?
To hang out with me. Yes.
So did you have rum? They don't do rum. Bishop, do they do rum in the Bahamas?
They do. They do it in the Bahama Mama.
Oh,
drink.
Bahama Mama. See, in Jamaica, I like Jamaica for some reason.
Yeah.
I love Jamaica.
But it was nice. Like, I had a good time from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep.
Well, you had the first good time with us. No, yeah, with us, right?
I did. Now, started my day with drive time.
So did you have what did you have on yesterday?
I covered up yesterday a bit. Ain't much to cover up, but I covered up a bit yesterday.
Okay. I asked you.
I did, and I did a photo shoot for my birthday yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you did, Tim. How did that go?
It went real good.
See, Andrea Hampton said, I'm glad you are having a good time.
Thank you, sister. Yes, Apostle. Like I've been in a good space. I'm like,
That's
God,
good.
come through. Thank you. Yes.
He had to see you to Bahamas. Wow. Hey, Karen Spain, you could have, but I'm just happy
I'm,
you
I'm,
happy.
me too. Me too. Me too. I, yeah, I'm buying me some property here, baby, because this is home. This feel like
No, it
home.
ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No.
This
Hey,
feel like home,
did your
Apostle.
will your bathing suit look like a floss?
Mm-mm.
You look like you was
Mm-mm.
flossing back there. Like,
Mm-mm. Now,
I yes, you did. I can see it in the spirit.
Cam is sophisticated and dignified. So the clappers was not. They might have been like poop poop, like pee pee, like peeping, but they wasn't like like everybody. All the other folks in here got the BBLs and they got the
What's a
clappers
BBL? I don't know
hanging
what that is. What a BBL is?
where they go and add the booty and the hips and the lift. They
Oh,
lift it.
BBL.
Yeah, so they got all
Ain't
day,
nobody got
but
time for that.
don't hanging out.
So, wow. What did you eat?
Apostle, I have been eating everything since I got here.
Cam, you are
Remember, I
lying.
told
Are
you.
you serious? You can
Apostle,
hardly eat nothing.
let me tell you, Apostle, I have been eating every meal here. And I'm not talking about messing over food on my plate and spreading it around. No, I've been eating.
Like,
And I'm like, come through, God, because y'all know I hadn't been eating at home. I can't 148 pounds. Like, I had planned, well, I do when I
I
get
weigh
back.
20 pounds more than you.
Yeah, but I got to go see my GI doctor when I get back because my rheumatologist was like, you need to go see the other doctor because your labs and stuff is just real rickety rack. And it's back to my nutrition. So for me to be able to eat, I've been eating everything from fruit, vegetables.
That's good.
Meat. Yeah, I've been eating everything. I be hungry.
Is it? Cuz you heard that? Ooh, is the seafood good?
I don't eat the seafood. Theirs is a little too fishy. I'm not a seafood person, but like
It's supposed to be fishy. What are you talking about?
The conch is a thing
You
that's
eat
specific
somebody
for here.
conch?
And the conch is very fishy. I've tried it. It's just very fishy, and so I don't like it.
You a conch eater? What is a conch?
It's conch. It comes in a shell. It looks like a snail to me. It comes in a shell like a snail.
Oh, a conch? So
Conch. Yeah, they eat it raw too. I don't eat it. Like I don't eat it raw or cooked. Like I had it cooked. That's what it is.
you think it's okay to eat conch?
They eat it. They love it.
A whole mouthful? I mean, what is it? Snail? I think is it a snail? Is it a
looks
snail?
like a
Is a conch a
snail, like-
snail? Is it a snail?
It looked like a snail
Is it chewy?
to me.
Can you swallow? Bishop,
I
what
don't
is
know
conch?
what they can do. I know what Cam does not do.
Huh?
How about that?
Shellfish? Is it a snail?
It looks like it's in a shell though.
Oh, Terrell. So you couldn't. So you didn't eat it.
Okay.
Well, I don't
You
know.
didn't eat
I'm gonna
it.
leave that alone. She been eating.
Somebody eats it, not me.
But how do you know about conch? Conch criddle. Okay. Ciandra says
Because
conch.
it's a common.
I just
It's
don't
one of
like
their.
it. They could name it something else.
It's one of their things that's from the Bahamas. One of the things that they're famous for. Like you can buy it at some of the Asian
Who's
markets back
famous for
home,
their conch?
but they haven't eaten it. I'm done.
I know. I want to be famous for mine. So wow, that's conch. So are you going to try the conch before you? Hey, Amy Kumbazia expeditionally.
Well, first, I don't know about driving nothing, Apostle. I'm like, I cannot. I don't know about driving anything.
I love this show. I love me.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
no.
Okay, Linda James said, Bishop Linda James said she's not eating no conch.
I tried it. I
don't
tried
understand
it
that
because
people would say they ain't gonna eat, but then
I've
they
been trying a lot of different stuff. I've been trying a lot of different stuff since I've been.
Chantrell, you better get me.
Don't go there.
Somebody told me that I don't eat pork. I don't eat this. I said, come here, let me tell you something. Do you?
If you hungry, you gonna eat whatever.
It's popular. Morier says it's popular in Miami.
Is it? Yeah, well, yeah, because you can't get it everywhere. So
Joshua
Miami
Morton,
is
good morning.
technically
Huh?
Miami's a boat ride away, like an hour away.
I know, right?
So.
Yeah, it really is an hour away. That's delicacy. That's a delicacy in Florida. Okay, I'm going to. A matter of fact, will be in I'll be in Miami in the morning.
You coming down here?
Yeah, me and Bishop will be in Miami in the morning.
'Cause,
Good morning.
no, I'm talking
No,
about you to the Bahamas.
no, no,
'Cause
no, no,
I'm
no,
here
no,
for
no, no.
Sunday.
That's not
Y'all can
happening.
catch a ferry over
Oh,
and come see Cam.
that's
We can turn up in the Bahamas.
that's not going to happen. That's no, 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 no. We're not doing that. All right, we're not doing.
Why not?
I okay. If y'all want to go to Miami, the DA
I
is
said to the
here.
Bahamas. Didn't nobody say no Miami. I said to the Bahamas.
Oh, I don't.
I've been asking for a trip for over a year.
Okay, I've never been to the Bahamas.
You should come. They would love you.
Why would they love me? Why
They
is
would,
it my?
because you look like Cam. They would love you.
What do you mean? I don't understand that.
Then you a man of God too. You know how many preachers down here?
You look good. Go ahead. All right, the DA is here, y'all. She's in the house. Hey,
DA.
how y'all
Good
doing?
morning.
Come on in, man. I'll be there.
Good morning.
There.
Good morning,
I'm
everyone.
telling you.
Good morning.
Hey,
Welcome in.
hey,
Have a
what's
seat.
up?
Oh, welcome.
We
I'm
are
breathing.
loaded in here. I think I'm gonna put the DA over here
Welcome.
and give her my chair this morning.
Give her your chair.
Lips and chocolate milk.
Oh, dude.
I think they would be. I think. Hey, Tay, my son is. I think I'm a handsome guy. Do you think for me to be almost 30-some years old?
I'm done with you. I know. Me and you both 30 something.
Okay, don't laugh. I could laugh, but you don't laugh. Okay, lips
All
and
right.
chocolate.
I'll probably put yourself together.
Okay, I am. Okay, but I promise you, before the year's out, I'm gonna go to Bahamas. I'm gonna go to
Okay,
Bahamas.
I'm gonna go
I
with
am.
you.
I'm gonna.
Let
I
me
just
know.
want.
I'm gonna come with you.
Are you
I'm
really
gonna do that.
serious? Why don't you just pay for it?
You know what, Apostle? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you something out there.
What?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna come with you.
What? I got. Oh, that's Future. Hey, Future. I love you, man. I don't know. Willie Dumas
Future
is
the
on,
rapper?
huh?
Is
The
this
D-
Future the rapper?
yeah,
Oh,
listen.
sorry.
The entire. Bet you want the DA to sit in here? Huh? She's good. All right. The DA and her entire staff is getting ready to come on this morning. So it's just good. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. But I do want to go to the Bahamas. What you were saying now? 35 now, turn out around 55.
I said, I'm gonna tell you offline. Don't be trying to trip me up. I'm gonna tell you what I got to say when I call you later on.
Yeah, you better be talking like this.
That is not the way they talk.
Can you understand what they're saying? If you can
sometimes I
understand
ask them
Bishop,
to
you can
repeat
understand.
it. I ask them to repeat it or slow down because they have their own different little dialect. But if they slow it down, I can understand what they're saying. But
What-
when they be talking to each other, I can't.
What they are an off branch of London, though, right?
Yes, you
Because
know,
Jamaica.
they gave me the whole history of the
That's
royal
right.
family
That's
and
right.
all of that. So yes, they are.
So is
You can't
Jamaica.
tell them.
So is Jamaica as well.
Guess what I found out yesterday? Something totally off subject.
What? You found out how to wax on and wax off?
No, you know
My bad.
everybody here does a service type job, right? And everybody have about 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 jobs, right?
Right.
Do you know their minimum wage is $5.25?
That sounds like to me.
$5.25.
I believe that. That's like what it doesn't. It doesn't cost a whole lot to live there.
Oh,
Man,
yes, it does. Yes,
does?
it does.
That's for
They
us.
rent is
For
like
us.
$1,200.
Hey, for us. But if you go in the
Right.
outskirts, like I have a friend live in Jamaica, and he works at Burger King, and so I stayed at the Wexford, and here was the Burger King, and then the margarita place, whatever it was, and Margaritaville, and he was like, "Are you manager?" I said, "You know what?" He said, I'm manager. I said, "Oh, you're the manager." And I was like, "Wow." And he's like, "You get paid $3.25 an hour." You get paid what? $3.25 an hour? You're looking for a need? Oh, come on through. Come on through.
Yeah,
You-
but their rent is still like $800-900
make
a
that
month.
right
That's a lot of
there.
hours to work.
But when I looked at him, he took me to his house, and I said to him, "We are to be so grateful in America.
Exactly.
We ought to be
They live in what we call shotgun houses or whatever.
well,
Totally different.
his wasn't even shotgun. It was just shot. It was just
It was like boom. Yeah, yeah. We are truly blessed. And it's crazy because we come over here and put millions of dollars into their economy, and they don't pay these people right.
That's
Same thing
right.
in the Dominican Republic too.
Yeah, I almost died when I was over there.
That's a whole nother topic.
I mean, in Jamaica, I almost died. No, I
I,
really did. When I was in Jamaica, I almost
I
died.
can't.
No, I
Um,
really did. Now, what happened was that was my first time going. I didn't know you don't supposed to eat stuff like off the street. Like they be like, I mean, I walked
yeah.
by yesterday and I saw a goat. I
Mm.
go by today. Where is that goat?
Oh, I'm done with you.
All
Yeah,
right,
you don't
Amity
take food
Rouse
from
Robinson
nobody.
is her 19th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy
We love
anniversary,
you.
Angie.
And
Mhm.
so what happened was I bought something I bought some curry goat on the street. And so
Mm,
when
mm,
I got back to Atlanta, I was sick. I mean, I was sick on the plane. I was sick. 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 I was, and little Jane holler. And
You
what
know that
happened was really the goat had parasites
apostle.
and it had ate up the lining of my stomach. I'm serious. And I was like, I looked at goat in his eyes.
You was poo pooing all over the place.
All over the plane, baby. All over the plane. You already know it, don't you? I was like, son, I
You
say.
could hold him if you wanted to.
What? It was
I
no
was
need.
like,
It's no
y'all gotta
need.
go.
They said, we looking for this passage. I said, I'm back here. I'm in here. I'm not moving. I'm in this bathroom. Yeah, you might well take off.
Oh, yeah.
But that thing almost
Oh,
killed me.
No, you
No,
better
you
stop.
did. I'm serious. But thank God. So, but Cam, so I had to. It was a long time. I was like, Jesus, we'll fix it. He didn't fix
Yeah.
this. This is not fixed.
You can't be eating. No, I don't even eat off of food trucks. I do certain food trucks, but it really depends. I'm real funny about stuff like that.
I had looked at that goat the day before. Hey, little goat. I did. I'm serious.
They go,
Because I didn't know it was
they
gonna. I
go
didn't know.
say, gotcha.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was gonna be his last time.
They go say, gotcha. He said, I
No,
got
really. Because I just looked at him. Are they are ready? Okay. Can I? How do I pull them in?
All right, Apostle, go on.
All right. I love you. What time is it?
I
Just
love
hit
you
it.
too, Jot Time.
Right. I'm bringing it. Drive family. It's happening on today. Everybody, good morning, DA.
Good morning. How are you?
Maybe something I did wrong. DA, good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
There she go. DA,
All
you
right. Good morning. How are you?
wonderful. How are you?
I am doing well. I know that you have been asking for my team to come on. And so we are just so glad to be here this morning for drive time. We're excited about the information we're going to share. We know it's going to be useful for the community. And I just want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. We should love it on each other every day, but especially a little bit more today.
Today. I know that's right. But first of all, DA, you look amazing.
Thank you.
What have you
Thank you.
lost about 20 or 30 pounds?
Oh, a little bit more. I've been working hard.
What?
Health and nutrition is
Yeah.
so important. And I tell you, I had let that thing get out of hand. I
Yes,
said,
you can.
I was looking at pictures like somebody had put a straw in my mouth and just blew. I said, oh no, I got to do something. I got to do something about this now. So,
Ah.
yeah,
Well, you look amazing. I went from 273 to 165.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, yes, our health is so important. Unfortunately, in the last, I guess about 6 months, I don't know what is going on, but I have probably attended more funerals in the last 6 months than I have in the last 5 years, and some of those, have definitely been related to health, and so our health is so important. I know that February is National Heart, Health Awareness Month.
Mm.
My office and I, we participate in the Middle Georgia luncheon, the red dress luncheon, to emphasize, heart health. And it's just so important that we focus on that. We do have, stressful jobs and things of that nature, but we have to make sure that we keep our health in check.
Awesome. Well, DA, I'm going to come off. This is your show. You see the crowd that's on. They're hollering at you. They're speaking to you.
Yes,
So
hello. I see them. I see my good friends, Amy. Thank you so much, Patricia. Good morning. I'm just so glad to have my team, and you are here for me. At least 2 or 3 Wednesdays out of the month, and so I want you to hear from my team. And so, in some of the things we're going to be doing, I want to start with Pam Faison. Pam Faison is my director of victim witness services, and she supervises maybe about 12 advocates. And so throughout our circuit, which is Bibb, Crawford, and Peach County. So I want Pam to just tell us a little bit about what she does in her unit.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, as DA Howard said, I am Pam Faison, and I do supervise a team of 12 victim advocates. And our victim advocates, we're here to provide support, services, and encouragement throughout the criminal justice process in Bibb, Peach, and Crawford counties. Now, we know that when someone is a victim of crime, they are experiencing one of the most devastating times in their lives. And we want to be here to support them, to help them navigate the criminal justice system, because sometimes these type things have never happened to them before. So we want them to know that we're here with them to provide the services they need to direct them to resources. A lot of people don't know about all the resources that we have in our community. So we're here to provide that for them.
And Pam has, something that's really exciting that is happening in her unit that I want her to talk about. So, and I'll tell you a little bit about how it came about. So, DA Fonnie Willis invited myself and some folks from my team to go to New York with her and her team to visit the district attorney's offices in the Bronx, to visit the DA's office in Queens. And we went to some other offices because they have family justice centers. And you've all heard me talk a little bit about the fact that we're getting a family justice center here in Macon, and we're going to be one of three of the first family justice centers in the state of Georgia. And so I know that we can learn from our mistakes, but you can. Smarter people learn from the mistakes of others, as my husband would say. And so we wanted to just go and see, how they were doing it, because they've been doing it for a number of years, and we learned so much. But one of the things that I learned was all those DA's offices, they actually had a licensed therapist in their office. And that's so important. And I'm going to let Pam tell you all why. And so when I was there, I remember looking at my second in charge, my chief assistant, and I said, oh, we're going to have that. And so we are going to be, if not the first one, the first DA's offices in the state of Georgia to actually have a licensed full-time therapist in our office. And Pam, I want you to just talk about why that's important, and what the purpose of that position is.
Okay, sure. I'll be glad to. And I am truly excited. That position is the victim assistance therapist, who will be for the early therapeutic intervention project. That person will play a crucial role in providing early on therapeutic services and support to victims of domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, and child abuse. Now, and we've hired this therapist who will be meeting the immediate desire for services. These transitional services, they'll be filling that gap. And the therapists here work collaboratively with victim advocates, law enforcement, and community organizations to ensure comprehensive care for victims.
Yes, and so we're excited because typically when we refer individuals, to counselors specifically, we have a MOU in partnership with the Family Counseling Center of Central Georgia. And right now from the desire for someone to actually have services, it takes about 2 weeks to get them in. Last year, um, around November, it was taking 4 to 6 weeks. And we want to make sure that when people say that they want services, that they need services, that we're able to answer that call and provide what our victims need. In the very immediate kind of request when they make that immediate request. And so we will be able to provide those services within 48 to 72 hours. Hopefully we can do it sooner than that, but we will definitely be able to provide those within 72 hours, because we're going to have someone in our office. Another thing we're going to be able to do is, even if it says it takes 48 hours, we're going to be able to make the appointment though right then. We got to remember, especially when you're talking about victims of domestic violence, a lot of times the abusers, they control the victim's mode of transportation, their mode of communication. And so when we're able to talk with them, we want to make sure that we are meeting those needs and not saying, okay, well, now you got to call this number and now you got to call back to make an appointment. So it's so important that we remember that a lot of times when they make that phone call, when they visit our office, that might be the only opportunity that they get to say, I need help. And we want to make sure that we answer that call. So we're excited about that position. Okay, so we're going to go to the next individual I have. We're going to go to Sharita Pillar. So Sharita is an assistant district attorney in the DA's office, and she specifically works with our accountability courts. And now she's going to be working with a new initiative, our pretrial diversion initiative. And I'm going to let her tell you what that initiative is called and all about it. And we're getting ready to have a launch that we want to invite you all to. So go ahead, Sharita.
Good morning, and thank you, DA Howard. Again, my name is Sharita Pila. I am an assistant district attorney, and the new program that we are starting is called the Genesis Academy. Genesis as in new beginning, or bringing forth a new hope. And the inspiration behind this program comes from DA Howard and her quest to help those who are, I guess, non-offenders, 17 to 26 years old, that does not have a violent crime, that we can kind of redirect their mindset and help them as far as education, IDs if they need IDs, workplace. We have partnered with a lot of people that are just wonderful, and they offer all of these services. We even have counseling, and we're just trying to get them back into the society where their past won't hold them back. And once they finish this program, we will do record restriction, which is very good for people who are looking for employment. And it's, like I said, it's a start to a new life. And I think we're excited, and we have a team that's working on this. We have our lunch, which is happening Tuesday, February the 20th at the Douglas Theater at 2 o'clock. So everyone is welcome to come and just browse the different tables. We will have some people there that's telling you about the program who have made tables, but we also have partners there who may not have a table, and you just never know who you may be talking to. So we are just here to help, and we want to change the vision of the DA's office, where you don't automatically think negative time you hear the DA's office. This is to help those non-violent offenders to readjust their thinking.
Thank you so much, Sharita, because what we know is we can hold people accountable without destroying lives. That's what we know. And we know that even individuals who, may have been, sent to prison, nonviolent offenders, they are returning to our community. And we want them to be in our community better than when they left. And so we want to make sure we're giving them the necessary tools that they need so that they can be successful and productive members of our community. And that increases public safety, which is the number one goal of your district attorney, and that's public safety. And yes, we do that through prosecution. We are at the courthouse prosecuting in many courtrooms each and every week. But we also must do that by focusing on prevention and preventive methods and outreach, because what we know is a community has never been safer by prosecution alone. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to have the next generation coming up. And what have we done to ensure that they have hope and that they have a future so that they don't enter our criminal justice system? And so we're constantly looking at innovative ways to increase public safety in our community. So I'm very excited about the Genesis Academy. As she said, it's for nonviolent young adult offenders, 17 to 26. And you may say, DA, why are you focusing on individuals 17 through 26? Well, as many of you know, we focus on our youth first. And we did that with many initiatives, but mainly our RISE initiative, Restoring Inspiration by Success in Education. And y'all have been asking every week, and he is here, the director, the man himself, Jeremy Raines. He is the director of RISE. He is here to tell you everything you ever wanted to know about RISE and just doing a phenomenal job. So I'm going to turn it over to Jeremy Raines. They have been asking for you, Jeremy. They're like, we want to talk to the RISE people. Well, he has a whole team, but he is the director. He is the man. And so, Jeremy, I'm going to turn it over to you. Just tell the people whatever you want to tell them about RISE.
All right. Well, thank y'all for inviting me to this radio station today. Again, my name is Jeremy Raines. I am the director of RISE and also the director of Outreach. Again, what DA Anita Howard said, RISE stands for Restoring Inspiration by Success in Education. She created this wonderful initiative around 2021, December of 2021. And since then, this has been it's amazing. So far, we had 2 graduations, and total of over 90 graduates so far. It's just been so great so far. And basically, what RISE is all about is for kids, for at-risk kids, for age 3 to 17. And what we do is provide services. And you may ask, what are those services? And those services are counseling, mentorship, tutoring, and we also have some other initiatives to add on to as well. So first, if you all have any kids that are interested in RISE, please call that number 478-245-6926. I want to make sure I got that right, DA.
That's right. Yeah, I give it out all the time. Yes, 478-245-6926. Yes, Jeremy.
All
yes.
right. So if you know any kids that you may need some services, again, counseling, mentorship, or even some summer camps and tutoring, just call that number and we'll provide that services. And also what I want to talk about is 2 other initiatives that DA Howard created for some more kids. And that's Junior Justice League. It's a program that we created around the time of June, July. And what we do is try to give kids opportunities to go see out places more than just Macon. We might take them to a Atlanta soccer game, take them to Atlanta Braves game, maybe see the museums and things of that nature, just things that the kids may not have seen besides Macon. We also created another initiative as well, besides the Junior Justice League, and I want to get that program name right, DA Howard. What's the other program besides the Junior Justice League and our RISE initiative? Do we have another program as well for our kids?
Well, we do have the counseling that we do for the
Camp
kids,
Hope.
and then we Camp Hope.
Camp Hope.
That's what you're talking. Yeah. So Camp Hope is a camp for youth who have been victims of crime, specifically victims of sexual assault, child abuse. They maybe have experienced a parent they have lost via, murder, or could be that their parent is the alleged murderer. We know that all of those things affect our youth and our children, and so we have a special program for them, and it's called Pathways, and that's a year-round program, and it's ran by the Crisis Line and Safe House and our Family Justice Center, One Safe Place Macon. And we are a partner with them in that. And what happens is they select a number of kids. This year, I believe we have 40 slots, 40 slots for children to go to camp. And that week is, I believe it's July 13th through 19th, and it's completely free. So if you believe that you have a child or know of a child that could benefit from this camp. They do things like horseback riding, wall climbing, making quesadillas, and just a lot of team building activities, but also building hope, because what we know hope is, and that's the premise of Camp Hope. Is building the hope of our kids, and hope is believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, and believing in others. And we know that we should give our children a hope in a future, right? And so that's what we do at camp. Your DA went last year. I spent 2 nights at camp. I wanted to spend more, but based on my schedule, I could not. I will be there again this year. Hopefully, I will be able to stay the entire week at camp. The kids were excited that when I got there, they said they were in the pool. They said, DA Howard, are you getting in the pool with us? And I said, I did get in the pool with them. And they knew who I was, because a lot of these children were from Rise, some were from Junior Justice League, and we had done other activities with them. It's important that we develop relationships with our children, and we just don't show up one time and we leave. And so that's what the Pathways is all about. And again, they select the youth who go to Camp Hope through Pathways. And so we're excited about camp. Jeremy actually went to camp. He was one of the leaders there at camp. And the wonderful thing is we were the first Camp Hope America affiliate in the state of Georgia. And I know Jeremy went to a conference, I believe it was in California. Mm-hmm. And one of the DAs there, because he called me, one of the DAs said to Jeremy, oh, I know your office. Y'all the ones that had Camp Hope, and y'all sent a bunch of volunteers. I don't know if they were volunteers or they were voluntold, but I did send about 13 individuals to camp because we needed counselors. And I want to ask the community. The community always says, what can we do to assist DA Howard? We need counselors for Camp Hope. And we are starting to, put out kind of interest, put out things to see who's interested. And if you are interested in being a counselor for Camp Hope, give us a call at 478-245-6926, and we will get you over to the Camp Hope team with Crisis Line and Safe House and One Safe Place Macon. So we are in desperate need of counselors, and so please volunteer. And so thank you, Jeremy. And talking about Rise, so our first graduation, as Jeremy said, we had 27 graduates, and that was in December of 2022. And then in December of 2023, we had 68 graduates. And my team, they always say, DA Howard, you're always pushing us. You're always pushing us. And they're right, because excellence is the standard. And we're going to always give the community, our best, and always look at ways to improve even what we're doing. And so after the first year, we were servicing about children who were ages 7 to 17. And we realized that there were younger children that we needed to serve. And so, based on the referrals that we had been getting from the community. And so, that second year, we were able to locate and able to bring on to our team, as far as service providers, a pediatric psychiatrist. That allowed us to now see youth ages 3 to 17. So that was how we expanded our second year. Our third year, what are we going to do to expand? Well, we've done two things. We have hired, you can see her in the back if she wants to wave, Marie Martin. She's our victim advocate for our RISE initiative. We have hired Marie Martin. And then the other thing that we have done, there were in addition to those 68 graduates this past December, there were 19 youth who had met all of the requirements of their actual safety plan for RISE, but they had gotten into, either some trouble at school or something of that nature, or maybe some attendance issues at school. And we tell them when they complete, graduation will be in December. If you need us, let us know. We'll be there. Again, services are free. But with those 19, I questioned, what can we do next year so we don't have that 19? And so, what we have decided to do to expand RISE this year is we have an aftercare committee. And so, once the youth complete the requirements of their RISE safety plan, then every 90 days, someone from my team, either one of our staff members or we have volunteers, our RISE ambassadors, they will reach out to the youth and to their families to say, how is everything going? Oftentimes we can tell people, if you need us, call us, but we need to do a little bit more. And so now we're going to be following up. So I'm excited about that because we don't want any of our youth to fall through the crack. And so that's how we're expanding RISE this year. And we're excited about the expansion. And so we need RISE ambassadors. And so, if you want to become a RISE ambassador, we've had 2 or 3 RISE ambassador trainings, and they do wonderful work in our community. We could not be as successful as we are without them. And so, if you would like to be a RISE ambassador, please, again, give us a call at 478-245-6926. I see a question here from Brenda Wimberly, and it says, do you have to have a special training in order to be a counselor? Yes, you do. In order to be a counselor, there's certain certifications that you have to have, but you can be a RISE ambassador and not necessarily have those educational degrees or certification. There is training that comes with it. You have a district attorney that believes in training and professional development. And so there are trainings that we have. My team does a training, and then we work with Resilient Middle Georgia to do the second training, and then you are a full-fledged RISE ambassador. So if you would like, we would love to have you. I see Brenda Wimberly. We would love to have you working with our youth as a RISE ambassador. Please give us a call, and we will definitely get you signed up for that RISE ambassador training. I see Commissioner Lucas is on this morning. Good morning, Commissioner. Now, I have been on here several times with Commissioner Lucas, and she makes it look really easy, y'all. And normally I'm just over there talking. Now I'm over here trying to direct the folk. I'm reading the messages and making sure I give the shout outs. Commissioner, you make this look real easy. So I can definitely appreciate more sitting in the seat, how easy you make this look. So wonderful, wonderful. So I see we have, oh, wonderful. Good morning, Phyllis. She said, your team does a good job with the RISE Ambassador training. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And so, again, please sign up. All right, we're going to go to Antoinique. So, Antoinique, she's a new member of our team. We're excited to have her. She works directly with Assistant District Attorney Sharita Pillar. And she is a victim advocate for our accountability course, as well as Genesis Academy that Sharita told you about, that will be launching on February the 20th. So I want to give her an opportunity, since she did wake up early this morning, to say a few words to the people. Go ahead, Antoinette.
Good morning. I'm Antonique Brown, and yes, I will be working closely with Sharita for this Genesis Academy program to make sure that the young adults that come to us are able to, move forward through the program. Where I'll be using an assessment approved by DA Howard, of course, to mainly give those people the things that they may need through the courses that we will provide through the training that we receive. So I'm looking forward to doing that and making sure that we are giving back to the community.
All right. Thank you, Antoinette. Y'all, I told my team they didn't know what they were getting into this morning. I said, y'all meet me at the station. I told them last week, y'all meet me there. And so a lot of them, this is, their first time. I come on here all the time, and I just want to just give my team a hand because they are doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much for inviting us to come on. I see a comment from Amy that says, I would love to be a RISE ambassador. Amy, let me tell you, she is a member over at Union with my dear friend Reverend Stanley, and Amy definitely has a personality to be a Rise ambassador. Amy, please, we could definitely utilize your assets, your personality. She just has a warm, inviting personality. And so I will make sure that you get that information. We do have, I know, at least two other ambassadors, maybe more, but I know two other ambassadors from Union. So Pastor Stanley has been a huge supporter of, not only me, but the initiatives in the office, and has opened up his church to us, anytime that we called to host something there for the community. So I want to definitely, thank Pastor Stanley, and Amy will get you that information. I see Mr. Dumas. Thank you so much. He's a member over at Union, and, he'll be over there for events, also DJ. And I just attended a Great Gatsby singles ministry event over there. They asked me to give the welcome, and Mr. Dumas, as you all know, who's in leadership with our local NAACP, he was also over there DJing. But the NAACP is so important. You all support the NAACP. They have for years been standing in the gap for those who needed someone to stand in the gap for them. And so I just want to thank him. I see Marilyn Smith on here. Good morning. Yes. I see Sharon Sanders. She's our county manager in Crawford County. I would see her. Great job. Thank you so much, Sharon. Everybody on here. And I see Kiki. Good morning. So we're just really glad to be here. And we want to take some questions from the audience. I know we told you things and we could go on. They're probably going to kick us off in a little bit, but we could go on. Just so, any questions from anybody? All right, the number to call for questions is 478-250-1444. 478-250-1444. And again, I want to remind you about the Genesis Academy launch. That Genesis Academy launch is February the 20th at 2 o'clock at the Douglas. And as Sharita said, we're going to have many partners there. And the Genesis Academy is our pretrial diversion for non-violent young adult offenders. We have the Elaine Lucas Academy that's a partner. Many of you know about Roger Jackson and his adult readiness program with finding employment, helping with resumes, that kind of thing. He is a partner. We have WorkSource Georgia, that's a partner. The Family Counseling Center of Central Georgia, Middle Georgia Justice, where they do provide assistance for those who need to get records restricted or need to maybe apply for, what they would call retroactive first offender, or any other legal need. So we want to make sure that we have all of the entities and agencies there so that folks can, again, they can be held accountable, but their lives not destroyed, and they can return to our community better. So I see a message from Miss Spain. I have been waiting to hear from you in reference to being a Rise ambassador. Okay, I know Miss Carol Spain really well. So Jeremy, again, he's my Rise director. We will definitely contact her. Someone from his team will definitely contact you today. Thank you so much, Miss Carol. We definitely need you. All right. So do you have any questions for us, Apostle, or anyone else?
Yes, and y'all have done such a wonderful job. I'm glad to have you on, and it's been such a blessing. We see you with us on Wednesdays, and they've been acting for your team. And you got them in here, man. Y'all sound good and look good, and we really appreciate what you're doing. But we do want to, just for a few minutes, if you could, talk to the people how important it is to check their register for voting.
Yes.
Some things came up about that last week, and we didn't finish that. And some things with some members, some people found that, you can tell I'm a pastor, some members, some people found out that they had been purged or they had to go back and re-register. Will you explain that, DA, to them, how important?
Absolutely. So your vote is your voice, and it's important. And we know that it's important. And you say, DA, how do we know it's important? because there would not be so many, you know, plots and plans to try to take your right to vote if it was not important. And you say, what plots and plans? We're talking about purging voter rolls and not notifying people when that's done. And then people going to vote and they're not able to vote. And so that's why it is important for you to vote, but it's important for you to prepare to vote. We tell
Yes.
people to vote, but we need to
That's right.
tell them they need to prepare to vote, right? How do you prepare to vote? You go to the Secretary of State's website and you check your voter registration, not the day you're voting. You need to do that now so you can make sure that you are registered to vote. And if you're not and you've been purged or something is wrong, you can get that corrected. So I want to make sure this voting season, we tell people two things. You need to vote, but first you need to prepare to vote, right? And so you need to have a plan. And that's a part of your plan is making sure that you are registered. And I just can't help but saying
What you
your
say?
DA is going to be on the ballot.
What you say? You better say it.
What you say?
What
Your
you say?
DA is going to be on the ballot May 21st. And I am asking again for your vote. When I ran the first time, I told you you could trust me before you voted, when you voted, and after you voted. And I have gotten God has blessed me tremendously. I've gotten so many awards, accolades, all of those things, and they mean so much to me. But there is nothing that blesses me when I am out, like when I am out in the community and people say, you're DA Howard, and I voted for you. When you
Yes.
can say that 3 years later, boldly, proudly, I know that I have done what I told the people I was going to do. I think I know I've done more than when I told the people that I was going to do, right? And so I'm just so thankful. And so please vote, have a plan to vote. And I see that's what I'm saying. The NAACP, they always step in. I see Mr. Dumas with that email, I mean, with that website address for the Secretary of State. Thank you so much, Mr. Dumas. It is mvp.sos.ga.gov. mvp.sos.ga.gov. Gov. Please, thank you so much, Mr. Please go and day. You say people ask me all the time, what can we do, DA Howard? You can go and check your registration today on Valentine's Day. Check your
Oh,
registration. That's what DA Howard wants you to do today.
all right, y'all heard it right here. DA, thank you so much, team. Thank you all so much. We certainly appreciate you. Listening audience have certainly enjoyed you. Over 252,000 people are on right now, listening and enjoying this program all the way up to Atlanta, down to Cordia, Georgia. And they're listening and have enjoyed you. DA, you always do an amazing job. Thank you so much. And, we look for you next Wednesday.
All right. Thank you so much. So glad to be here. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.
All right, y'all heard it live right here on 980 WDDO. That's our DA and her team. And they've done a wonderful job here on this morning. Don't forget, when you vote this year, vote for the DA. That's what she's asking for, your vote. And so we do our part. And we're backing her 100% right here at 980 WDDO. We're out.
He's so beautiful.